Lovely people, and welcome to another video of mine. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a very old title, Ryse, Son of Rome. Now, in case you're wondering why are you playing such an old title? Now, playing older games like this, especially Ryse, Son of Rome on the Lenovo Legion Go, using frame generation offers a surprisingly revitalized experience. And since the game itself does not natively support modern frame generation technologies like, let's say, FSR 3, therefore, I thought, let's play this game with AFMF 2.1 turned on. So that's exactly what this video is going to be about. It's one of my favorite games which came out on the Xbox. And I was really looking forward to maybe a sequel or some kind of a continuation of this franchise. But unfortunately, due to whatever reasons, we never got a sequel. We never got a continuation of this franchise. And this very high quality game came to an end. There were talks in between of maybe a sequel. Unfortunately, nothing significant has come out in recent times. So today's video is going to be all about this and playing this with AFMF 2.1 turned on. Now, for starters, the display driver that I'm playing with is actually the Ally display driver for the AMD Adrenalin, and I'm using on the Legion Go, and it works on the Legion Go. This is proof. The driver version, by the way, is 25.10.13.11. And if you haven't already checked out how to sideload these drivers, please make sure you check out my video where I've shown you how to sideload this driver as well. Because different drivers require different methods of installation. So please feel free to check that video out. Now, I'm just going to turn the tracking off because I want to show you the settings that I'm playing with. So let's get into the game. And when I get into the game, obviously because this is AMD Adrenalin, I have an option of AMD's Fluid Motion Frames 2.1, which I have obviously turned on. And I've kept the search mode on high. The performance mode has been kept on quality, and Radeon anti-lag has also been enabled. I am playing with Radeon image sharpening. And by the way, in terms of advanced settings, the anti-aliasing method is multi-sampling. The morphological anti-aliasing has been enabled. The anisotropic filtering has been enabled as well and kept at 2x. The texture filtering quality has been kept on performance, and the surface format optimization has been enabled as well. So these are the settings that I'm currently playing with in terms of AMD Adrenalin. What about the in-game settings? Well, let's get into the game and let's find out what kind of settings do we need to play this game smoothly on the Legion Go. So I'm just going to start the game very quickly now. And let's get into the game. I'm going to play with my controller. So that's what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to make sure that it has controller support. I'm going to select PS4 here. And now I'm going to hit on that play button. So hopefully everything should run fine, but we'll find out as to how this runs. So the game has already started. By the way, all right. I don't know if it's actually going to support the PS4 controller or not. If it doesn't, then I'll just have to switch to the Xbox controller. But let's see. Nothing's happening. So maybe it won't work. Let's hit that continue. It's asking me to hit from the keyboard. That's weird. I've never had this kind of an issue. But let's do that. Let's hit that enter button. Okay. So finally, we are into this screen. And I'm going to get into settings here and screen settings, graphical settings right here. We're going to play with 800p, okay? So even from Legion Space, what I've done is I've kept the display settings on 800p, 144 Hertz, and I'm going to start tracking the performance as well. There's a new option here now called One Tap Screen Burn-in Preview. So this is a new option after the Legion Space itself got an upgrade. In terms of the TDP, we are playing with the performance TDP here. And this also recently got an icon change. So the icons are slightly different now. I'm not putting any kind of a frame limit right now. We'll see if we need to put that further down in the future in this video. The graphical quality, we're going to start with the low graphical quality preset. This is what we're running with. And native upscaling has been enabled. Full screen is on, obviously. VSync is enabled. However, it's not going to make a difference. I'm not going to lock the FPS to begin with. In terms of the advanced settings, shading quality has been kept on low. So basically, we're on the low graphic quality preset. Motion blur, I'm going to disable it. However, for a game like this, motion blur, in fact, would help because this is a very cinematic game. And I'm also going to turn on TAA, which is temporal anti-aliasing. Now, please note, when a game like this came out, we didn't have anything like FSR or DLSS. So we're just going to go along with TAA. And we do have anisotropic filtering, so we're going to keep that at 2x even from within the game. So now, all right, all the other settings are fine. So we're just going to go back and we're going to start a new campaign. So let's quickly hit that and see how this game performs. New campaign. Now, if the controller does not work, unfortunately, I'll have to use the controller of the Legion Go, which I'm not a big fan of using, especially when I'm recording the videos. Anyways, the game has begun. It's started. This is a beautiful game, by the way. I mean, back when it released, it was graphically intensive and it looked so good on the Xbox. And now I'm really excited because I'm getting to play this on a handheld PC. We never had a concept of handheld PCs back in those days, and we never had frame generation. Now, a lot of people may not like frame generation because with frame generation comes a lot of lag, especially input lag. But in a handheld PC, I think frame generation or a technology like frame generation is needed. Here we are playing with AFMF 2.1, but we have third-party applications as well, like lossless scaling as an example. The concept is the same. That is to inject new frames if any of the frames are missing, and the game gets a boost in terms of the overall FPS. So you get a higher perceived frame rate. And what you're doing by inserting these frames is basically doubling the base frame rate. So you can effectively turn a 30 to 45 FPS experience into a much smoother 60 to 90 FPS experience. And what this does is significantly enhances the visual fluidity of the game. And it makes combat scenes and even cutscenes feel dramatically more modern, more responsive. Now, Ryse is renowned for its outstanding graphics, and the art direction is phenomenal, guys. Here, with the Legion Go's 8.8-inch screen, we also have 144 Hz that it supports. And although the screen can support 1600p, obviously I'm not playing this in 1600p. I'm running the game at 800p, but even at 800p, the game is really good looking. I mean, it's a stunner. It's got mind-blowing graphics, still which looks really up to date. This is a game which is aged like fine wine. It does not look old at all. I mean, you tell me. I mean, please let me know in the comment section what you think about this game's overall visual look. I really like it, and I'm sure you will also appreciate how good this game looks. So the game starts off at this point. I don't know if I can use the controller. Oh, no, I cannot. Wow. And I don't know if I can use the space to deflect. So I'm left to using my keyboard. Incredible. Wow. So we're gonna have to use the mouse, keyboard, and E. All right. Whoa, look at that. This game, guys, was brutal. I mean, some of these cutscenes, I think it had one of the first few games which had this concept of using this kind of cutscenes in action as well. Oh, look at that. Well, it is fast. I mean, I don't think the tracker is tracking it well. I don't think the tracker is working because it's stuck at that 72 mark or 77, I think. I'm sorry. So it's stuck at that 72 mark. Oh, look at that. Look at that execution. Ooh, man. And this game is still a stunner, guys. I mean, it looks so good. And even in an area like this, which is filled with characters, the performance has not slowed down at all. This looks incredibly beautiful. Now, generally, when you introduce frame generation, you will definitely notice lag and you may notice artifacts as well. But here in this case, this game is not slowing down. I mean, this game looks beautiful, guys. There is no aliasing. The characters look sharp. Look at that. I mean, incredibly beautiful. Whoa, not bad at all. I'm not a fan of using a keyboard and a mouse, but boy, am I enjoying this. This is not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. Look at that. Wow. And we're going to move forward. Okay. So the game definitely looks great so far. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comment section. I'm a big fan of this game, guys. I think it had a very gladiator-esque feel, and it definitely reminded me of the movie Gladiator as well. Whoa, these moves, I tell you, they were brutal. R. Okay, so I've got to use R to order your Romans. Okay, fire volley. Yes, please. Beautiful. Thank you, my dear friends. And look at how smoothly this game is running. The frames are great. I also like the overall look and feel of this color grading. It looks very cinematic. It still does. It almost feels like you're in this movie, this gladiatorial movie, and you are the protagonist of this game. I mean, it looks so good. I have no words for it. It still looks great, guys. It in no way looks dated. It looks modern. It looks up to date. And I think with frame generation now, this really takes this game to the next level. Okay, all right, all right. What am I gonna do? All right. I get the hang of it now. There's a lot of damage that I've already done. This is pretty good. Let's do a fire volley again. Let's do this. Ooh, not bad at all. Do something to the statue. Am I supposed to? Nope. Nothing seems to be working. All right. Enter the palace. Ooh, okay. But I mean, the game, guys, it looks brilliant. I don't know how well the camera is able to capture this. Maybe I'll have to increase the brightness of the screen because some of the scenes might look a little darker. So let me just increase the brightness of the screen. Hopefully, this should do it. We are left with this, what do you call it? Keyboard and mouse, unfortunately. I don't have my Xbox controller lying around. Otherwise, I would have connected it. It's in my other room. I didn't want to get it. But hey, the game looks solid. All right. That's what we're here to talk about. Yeah. And I think you should definitely give this game a go again. Given the modern technological advancements that we have had, now we have the frame generation technology as well. And this game with frame generation looks really good. Somehow, for some strange reason, now the tracker is saying that I'm getting like 74 FPS. It feels smooth. There's a little bit of a jankiness. Probably is because of the fact that I'm using a mouse. But overall, it still feels smooth, guys. It doesn't feel bad at all. This game had such great visuals. I mean, the art direction is incredible, guys. I mean, it's phenomenal. It was so ahead of its time that I have no words for it. I mean, even right now, I mean, I'm surprised that this game looks the way it does. Incredible, guys. Oh, look at those executions as well. These executions were really something, guys. And what's great about it is it had variety, you know. It didn't feel the same. See? I mean, every single one of them feels different. You don't get bored by it. So even if you have played like 10 hours, 12 hours of this game, you're still not bored because of these executions. The gameplay style was really good. Look at that. Again, very different to the previous one, eh? And even the block and parry and all that, it feels so satisfactory for some reason. I mean, it's so good when you block, it just feels right. Look at that. Double execution. Oh yeah, look at that. Double execution. Incredible. Again, guys, this game is one of my all-time favorite games, and this just doesn't seem to move away from my library. I always have it installed because at some point I do want to get back to this game and I want to keep playing. One of those games, like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, for instance, that's one of the other games that I keep going back to. And this game also is the kind of game that you would want to keep going back to. Look at how smooth this game looks now, thanks to frame generation, guys. The art design is really cinematic and very atmospheric. Every single level, in my personal opinion, was designed with so much care. I mean, there was meticulous details that they had crafted into these levels. L shift and heavy attacks. Ooh, whoa. Okay. Because I'm using a mouse and a keyboard, that's why I'm not very good at this. But I encourage you to play this game again, guys. If you haven't already, then do give it a go, guys. It's again one of my favorite games that I keep going back to. And this is something that I will highly recommend. If you haven't played this, then do play this. It's mostly on a sale, almost 365 days a year. You'll find some kind of a sale on this. So it's super value for what it is offering. This experience should not be missed, in my personal opinion. And if you do play it on the Legion Go, then let me know what your thoughts are about this. You know, what do you think about it on the Legion Go now? With the addition of frame generation, it transforms this game completely, guys. So it's not a choppy experience, but it truly feels like a remastered experience, in fact, allowing the game's stunning world and satisfying combat to be enjoyed on a portable device like the Legion Go without sacrificing too much of visual fidelity. The slight input latency is the primary caveat, but for a primarily single player action game like Ryse, many players will find the trade off worthwhile for the dramatic boost in visual smoothness. Do let me know what are your thoughts about this game, and if you have played this recently, please let me know what your experience has been like if you've played it on a handheld PC, whether it's an Ally, 1X player, or the Legion Go. As far as this video goes, it's a wrap for this one, folks. I do make many videos like this. These are my Let's Play videos on the Legion Go. And if you want to check out my other videos, feel free to do that. And if you want to become a part of my community, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. And if you like this content, then I would greatly appreciate it if you consider hitting that like button and the subscribe button and also that bell icon in case you want to get notified with all my latest videos. It's a wrap for this one, folks. But I'll see you lovely folks in my next video. Until that time, I'll say take care, stay safe, and may God bless you all.